A vote on Capitol Hill to expand a ban on plastic guns is expected sometime tonight or tomorrow. One item is an extension of a bill that would ban the manufacturing of plastic guns. However, Senator Chuck Schumer says he wants a different law altogether, one he says closes a loophole. Pat Bailey is in the Albany newsroom with more now on what the senator wants. Pat?
Yeah, Greg, before we get to that bill in 1 second, we told you at 5 o'clock tonight that the vote tonight would be delayed till tomorrow because of weather. Senator Harry Reid delaying some votes, but I'm told by Senator Schumer's office after the 5 o'clock hour that it's only on confirming certain people, but this vote will continue on tonight, so they are expecting it not as early as they thought, maybe at 5 o'clock, but certainly later. Now, as we said, Congress already extended the current law, but right now Senator Chuck Schumer says that there's a loophole in that law and it's dangerous. Now, others say that this is an overblown issue and that plastic guns are not a norm because that they cost too much to make and they are not as effective as a regular steel gun. Federal lawmakers like Chuck Schumer believe in many cases the detachable metal pieces on plastic guns made on a 3D printer make it easier for the guns to get through metal detectors without being noticed. That's why Schumer has a bill that would prevent the pieces from coming off.
How much of a concern and a headache are they for Homeland Security?
Probably no more than a regular weapon.
Director of the National Center for Security and Preparedness at UAlbany's Rockefeller Institute, Rick Matthews, says Schumer's law would be a good step, but would be a tough one to enforce.
Is it going to stop a bad guy from making a weapon or trying to evade detectors? No.
Tom King of the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association says compared to regular steel guns, there are very few plastic ones in circulation. He says they cost too much to make and at most can only fire 2 shots because the plastic is too weak to hold.
Believe me, it's not going to take over from, for the gangs in the cities. They're not going to be going out and copying their guns because it's just not possible.
King says even with a plastic gun, the bullets are made of metal. They would be picked up by any regular security system, including metal detectors and wands.
They're making much to do about nothing here.
Is this a political issue?
Of course it is. I mean, this is Chuck Schumer, right? I mean, when has he ever done anything that's not political?
Now, there's a company, a manufacturing company, about an hour away in Herkimer County that does, in fact, own a 3D printer. And I called them today, and they told me that they've made many plastic pieces for gun companies who are looking to hold a patent on a particular model. Now, I asked if they could make a full-blown gun made of only plastic, and they said yes, but if they were asked to do that by somebody, they would have to put a serial number on it, and they would have to register it with the state of New York because they have a federal firearms license that mandates them to do that. But I did ask if anybody could just make a full-blown plastic gun with no metal attached to it with a 3D printer. They said yes, but it would be very costly and very hard to do. You need the exact blueprints to do that. In the Albany newsroom tonight, Pat Bailey, CBS 6 News.